Do you want to know why you suck at violin? It's because you practice like an absolute idiot. Don't blame me. It's Einstein's definition. He said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Here's how most beginner violinists practice. They pick up their instrument, place their bow on the string, and start playing from beginning to end. And you want to know what they do after? They do it again and again. And that's why you sound horrible. It is so easy to get good at violin fast if you just know how to practice. So in this video, I'll teach you exactly how to get insanely good at violin by just changing a few of your practice habits. This video is packed with value, so make sure you stick till the end. You see, there are levels of difficulty while practicing, and you want to incorporate all of them in order to get the best outcome. The 3 levels are: Level 1, practicing X times. Level 2, practicing it X times correctly. And Level 3, practicing it X times correctly in a row. When you're not that familiar with the piece, you can start off with Level 1 just to get to know the music more. Then as you start progressing, you want to start playing it correctly more times. And lastly, you want to play something X times correctly in a row. And what's so powerful about Level 3 is that it helps you deal with tension a lot better. When you're nearing, let's say, your 10th repetition, you start to get a little bit nervous. What if you screw up? Then you have to play everything over again. This almost replicates audition circumstances, which makes you more prepared for tougher situations. And if you've been getting value from this video so far, click on that subscribe button. It would really help me out. Thanks. Now, which parts should you even practice? You should only play the whole piece 2 times in your practice session. 1 run through in the beginning and 1 run through at the end. The majority of your practice should be in specific curated sections. You gotta practice those difficult sections, but you also wanna pay special attention to changes in the music. This could be like a color change or a tempo change. Making sure that these changes are dealt with makes your performance a lot more smoother. But you also want to be practicing in tiny sections, and I mean really small. Like the best musicians, they only practice like half a measure at a time. Once they get that half measure good, they move on to the next half measure, and then they put everything together. And that's how they practice. But you don't only need to practice from the sections in your solo. You can make up your own rhythms that will aid you in the process of learning your solo. Say you want to play a super high section in the E string, but the problem is that your intonation sucks. To fix that, you would play a combination of the notes that you have on E string, but in a random order. Like, look at this. By practicing things like these, you'll be more prepared for higher positions. And I'm telling you, if you just learn to practice right, you'll get so good at the violin in such a short time. You can spread the joy of music and create more smiles in the world. And I truly think that's powerful. Click on the top link in the description to learn from me personally. If not, click and watch this video here. Thanks.